say, bah! Every voice of impossibility working against your health, this morning I command that voice be broken. I said the curse be broken. The curse be broken. The curse be broken. The siege be broken. The siege be broken. The siege be broken. Some of you, God said to announce to speak to someone here. Under this curse on your health is broken. The curse on your marriage is broken. The curse on your mother's children is broken. The curse on your faith. I break the curse. I break the curse. I break the curse. The curse on your hand is broken. The curse on your head is broken. You are uncursable. I say you are uncursable. You are the curse-free generation. I say you are the curse-free generation. I refuse you to be cursed. I refuse you to be stopped. I refuse you to be stopped. I refuse you to be blocked. I refuse you to be opposed. I declare, go freely, walk freely, manifest freely, operate freely. I've walked in here. She's a stranger. She is a visitor. She comes once a while. Anytime she comes, she has never come testimony. Now, I don't want you to just come here and be looking and be looking. Then when you are tired, you feel like staying at home for 1 month. You even tell God, I'm not serving you for 1 month. Oh God, you are undoing your destiny. It doesn't change anything. God doesn't even know you. He doesn't even know that you come to worship him, because there are millions at the door looking for how to and where to enter, how to enter. Anytime she comes 3 Thursdays ago, and that very service God gave her a car. You don't understand. You are the one that is not blessed, and I speak by the Spirit of the Lord. After it won't work for you. This kind of prayer will work for the one that have hearts for helping people. Are you with me? That's why you see me complete it, and I want to repeat it in clear terms. I heard him say to announce, in this your life, where they don't used to get to, where they don't used to cross, yes, the height no one has ever gotten to attain in your bloodline. Can I speak to you? You might look small in your eyes, but I speak to your fiber, to your essence. Enter that level now. Enter that level now. I prophesy, cross that line. 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 Cross the line of poverty. Cross the line of struggle. Cross the line of setback. Cross the line of failure. Cross the line of opposition. I prophesy, cross the line. Let me rush. Total freedom. Already someone is experiencing that freedom. Please help me synchronize this sound. It's making noise. Total freedom. Total freedom. The Bible in Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28. Matthew 11:28. Come to me. Come to me. How many? How many of us? How many of us? Come to action. That's the command. Come unto me. Oh, Jesus. Take your rest right now. I say this ritually, health-wise. Every opposition against your rest, command them to bow in the name of freedom. For the numerous, yes, connected I God, that your own freedom is now. Any aspect of your life, any aspect of your business, any aspect of your relationship that you desire is intervention, that you desire him coming in. Every power, every force, any man, any by the name that is above all name, desire freedom. Unfortunately, 3. Some people will come with their problem and go with their problem. Why so many will come with their burdens and they will lay their burdens on Jesus, and before they get out there, they will look for the yoke, they will look for the sickness, they will look for the troubles, they will look for the failure, they will look for the hardship, they will look for the scarcity, they will look for the bad luck, because they have laid it on Jesus. They will look for it and they won't find it. Can I prophesy? Before the end of this service, you will look for that hardship, you won't find it again. Oh, it is disastrous to be sleeping now. Look for that yoke, you won't find it again. Any aspect of your life where you need to be loose, any aspect of your life where you need to be delivered, the Bible says He sent forth His word, and His word healed. His word healed them, and His word delivered them from their destruction. His word is sent. His word adds legs. His word have 2 legs. His word can see. His word can talk. His word is coming to you right where you are on the sound, under the sound of my voice. His word is coming to you right where you are looking at me from. His word is coming with 2 legs. Can I speak to you? You will not miss His word. I say you won't miss your word. You won't miss your word. Somebody's word this morning, maybe just somebody's word this morning, may just need to be that you hear, you receive somebody's word, just be that you get back to the I sent forth my word. My word has the capacity to heal. When I send my word, it has the capacity to deliver. Anytime I send my word, it has the capacity to interject, intercept, intercede, and stop the unstoppables. Can I prophesy? His word is coming to you right where you are. Don't worry, I'm still in the business of making impossibility possible. You say you want to get married, I say to work this year. That may just be the word of a person. Anytime His word goes forth, no man, anyone that's tried to stand on the way of His word, the person, the Bible says, is grinded to powder. Yes, it's my word, not like hammer, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock into pieces. So you stand on the way of the word, you are grinded into powder, you are grinded into pieces. Anyone opposing your marriage, anyone opposing your relationship, anyone born of a woman opposing the signing of that contract, anyone opposing your political ambition, anyone opposing my ministry, anyone born of a woman opposing your career, hear me as I hear the Lord. Don't let anybody oppress you. I bury them. I bury them of my neck. So rather than going about with the yoke and getting yourself worried and troubled and getting offended at pastor, at boss, at CEO, at the nation, and getting offended at the government of the day, excuse me, a child of God shouldn't live like that. The command is clear: is yoke off your neck, and the yoke shall be destroyed. That yoke, that burden cannot be lifted except the anointing is involved. And that's why I came with red eyes, resisting your promotion yoke, fighting your fruitfulness. Every yoke that says you won't hear good news, hear me, I already hear good news on your behalf. I prophesy the yoke is destroyed. Come to me. That's the clear instruction. It is unambiguous. It is very clear and simple. Come. If you are coming, you must come with a clean hand. You must come with a clean heart. You must come as a contract man. The Bible says in Psalm 24 and in verse 1 and 2 and 3, the Bible says the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. The Bible went on to say He had founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Now it went on in verse 3, 4 and 5. Who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord? The heel of the Lord, that's where the prosperity is. The heel of the Lord, that's where the freedom lies. The heel of the Lord, that's where the open door is. The heel of the Lord, that's where you can find his light. Who shall ascend into the heel of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? This is the criteria. Either at a clean hands. So if you must come with a clean hands. If your hands are soiled, come and lay the dirty hands on him. Then he's going to interchange, he's going to switch, he's going to take the hands and give you clean hand. If the heart is polluted, come with the pollution. He will take the dirty heart and give you a clean heart. If your legs always run swiftly into the house of a gossip, idleness, come with that leg. He's going to take that leg from you and give you a brand new leg. Am I talking here this morning? If your eyes are not single, you don't need to worry. Just come with those eyes that are not. Take over those eyes, and it's going to give you a single eye. Child of God, either has a clean heart and a pure heart. He who has not lifted his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, what will happen to him? The Bible says, the same shall receive the blessings. The same shall receive the blessing. The same shall receive the blessing, not from pastor. The same shall receive the blessing, not from your father, not from your mother. The same shall receive the blessing, not from your boss. The same shall receive the blessing, not from your doctor. The same shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and the righteousness from the God of his salvation. And that's the command. No wonder I check my Bible, child of God. It is for the whosoever. The Bible tells me in John chapter 7 and in verse 37, total freedom is coming to your house this morning. I say it's coming to your family this morning. I said total freedom is coming to your life this morning. The Bible says in the last days, that great day of the feast. Somebody say day of the feast. Say day of the feast. The Bible says in the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried. He stood at the gate. He stood at the door of our heart. The Bible says, and he cried. And this was what Jesus, and this is what is still saying. Jesus saying, if any man, the word, the clause if, that phrase is, that's what I want you to consider. If is a conditional word. It is not a must. And so, if any man this, let him come. Let him come. Another command, come. If you are not willing to come, then please forget about total freedom this morning. Let him come. If any man taste, that means, child of God, if any man notice that his life needs adjustment, once you notice that your life needs upgrading spiritually, once you notice that you tarry too long on this mountain, let him come. The moment you notice that things are not going as planned, let him come. That's the command of the Lord. The moment you notice your health is failing, what is the command? Let him come. The moment you know your business is now dragging, let him come. You are thirsty of him and for him. The command is come. You notice that people no longer favor you as it ought to be. Then the Bible says come. You notice that you no longer pray as you used to. You can no longer fast as you used to. You can no longer give willingly as you used to. You are no more loving like before. You don't need to die in guilt. The command is clear. Come. You are thirsty. Come, because Jesus, this God we serve, loves to feast. He loves to party. And he says you cannot be in the feast and inside the feast you are thirsty, because at the banquet you should drink whatever you want to drink. You should eat. But come, you are on the banquet table, and here you are. Your lungs are empty. Your stomach, all the bacteria in the stomach are rumbling. And yes, look at the table before you. Thou preparest a table before me. You cannot be a recipient of the anointing, and you are living in. Not be a recipient of the anointing, and you are living in dryness. You cannot be a recipient of His grace, and you live perpetually in dryness. That's why He gave a condition. If any of you come, if you can come, if you can come, if you can come, if any man, not when any man. So that's why I say to you, it's not everyone that comes, that attend a service, that gets freedom. But for you, your freedom is certain. You can see that it's catching up with some of you now. I say for you, your freedom is certain. Oh, those that need political liberation, I prophesy your political freedom is coming. Those that need financial freedom, I say your finance for your brother to send you 5K, 2K, urgent 2K before you can. It's an error. Can I prophesy? Receive your financial freedom. Hey, holier than thou. The Bible says you. Let God bless you. You will not have any reason to lie. Can I speak to you? Receive the defender. I say receive the defender. I say receive the defender. Money is a defense. There are two leaders in the ministry of. One is wisdom, the other one is money. The wisdom is principal administration, money is principal academics. Can I say to you this morning, both wisdom and money, both are released to you right now. Can I tell you something? Some of you are not in bondage. Some of you are not in any bondage, but you don't know that God is only taking you through a process. Like it took the children of Israel. Some of you are actually not spirit man. Then you know that you are in God's timing. That people are laughing, mocking, and just making jest of you. Doesn't mean that you are out of his agenda. I know the thought that I think towards you, thought of good, to give you a future, a hope and a future. There's a hope for you. Oh Jesus, I said there's a hope for you. Don't pack your bags. I said there's a hope for you. But there's a condition. If it is, if not when, if any man come, if any man can come, the Bible says, when you come, I will lift the yoke off their shoulder and the burden of their neck because of their netting. Let him come unto me. When he comes, what is he coming to do? He's coming to drink. That word drink there means freedom. Drink freely, eat freely. How many of you will come this morning? The Bible 6 and verse 3. Look, this God we serve will not always strive with man. That's why he keep giving condition. He said, choose you this day whom you shall serve. In Genesis 6 and 3, and the Lord said, my spirit will not always strive with man. So this freedom is a choice. It is not a must. But I'm sure there are certain individuals here since God already see God, coming through for them, and after this morning encounter, the siege of barrenness shall be shut down. Hey, the siege, the cage of hardship shall be destroyed forever. The Bible says in spirit, we no longer strive with man. No, God is bigger than striving with man. God is bigger than arguing with you. If he tells you, come and experience freedom, and you begin to question him, what it does is it leaves you there. And I'm going to show you in a short while. If he tells you, come on higher, and you tell him, I am not coming like the prodigal son, do you know what God will do? It will leave you to go experience some level of hardship. Then he knows in the midst of your hardship, your eyes will be open. Then you will run back to him. If you're of the elect, don't be that child of God, I want to give you all this land you see. Do you know what Jacob told the angel? Jacob told God, I don't need land. I just need you to give me food and clothes. God is saying, I want to give you all the land flowing with milk and honey. Jacob told God, I don't need land. I just need no more than food. I'm wearing designers. Jacob is the father of designer wears. He started designer wears. He told God, don't give me land. And of course you understand that whatever God does is perfect. God cannot give you an empty land completely and perfectly. So when God said take the land,